Here's everything you missed at Buffalo Bills training camp on day 6. Defensive coordinator Bobby Babich spoke today saying that Maxwell Hairston's going to miss some time. Of course, he dodged that major injury, which we found out yesterday, but he's not going to be ready or making a meaningful impact until the middle of the season. He's got to make up for those training camp reps somewhere, and it's unfortunately going to be later on when he comes back. But wish him nothing but a speedy recovery. Elijah Moore was back out practicing with pads on today. However, he was not participating in team drills yet. Joshua Palmer as well was out there in pads, but not participating in team drills as well. So some troubling news from the wide receiver room, especially with Palmer, who's been one of the standouts early on in camp. See if he has something going on, but he was able to practice today. So there's a little bit of good news there. And finally, Tyler Bass still not practicing with that pelvic soreness. May not be great news with the Bills kicker. And some good news in the tight end room. Dawson Knox was activated off the PUP list today and was a full participant in practice. So glad to see him back out there, especially with Kincaid dealing with some injuries. Knox is a proven guy in that tight end room. Standouts today in training camp on the defensive line. They feasted today. Ed Oliver had what would be a sack, and TJ Sanders, showing why the Bills drafted him, had a great play against Osiris Torrance. Babich said he'd love to see Sanders become more consistent, so we'll see how that plays in the season. Buffalo Joe is back, baby. He had a great practice today. His ball hawking abilities have taken a clear step from last year. Great in coverage as well today in camp. So hopefully we'll get to see him on the playing field a little bit more this season. And finally, Trey White continues to ball out in training camp. That's great news for him and the Bills, especially with the Hairston injury now. Trey White fighting for that CB2 job, and it looks all but certain to be his a week into training camp. The Bills have the red and blue scrimmage tomorrow, so stick around for updates on that and make sure you like and follow for more Buffalo Bills content.